वेलकम बैक टू माई चैनल। ना मुझे आप सबका स्वागत चैनल में। तो आप देख सकते हो आज की वीडियो। ठीक है, गेस कर लो। नहीं, मुझे पता आप लोग ने कब का गेस कर लिया है। इट इज़ द एनॉर्मस टर्निप स्टोरी। तो आ जाओ, वेट करने से पहले एक म्यूज़िक सुनते हैं, वो सुने। आ जाओ।
Helps my child learn at their own speed.
Story time video. So the song is going to appear.
Everybody sit down, please. Everybody sit down, quiet, please. Everybody sit down, listen carefully. Everybody sit down, please. It's story time, it's story time. Everybody sit down, please. Everybody sit down, quiet, please. Everybody sit down, listen carefully. Everybody sit down, please. It's story time, it's story time. Everybody sit down, please. Everybody sit down, quiet, please. Everybody sit down, listen carefully. Everybody sit down, please. It's story time, it's story time. Everybody sit down, please. Everybody sit down, quiet, please. Everybody sit down, listen carefully. Everybody sit down, please. It's story time, story time, story time. Hi guys.
So yes guys, that was today's song. Yes, so now come on, without wasting time, we will see the story. Yes. So without wasting time, let's get started. Let's get started. This is the story of the enormous turnip. And this story is retold by Babe Evans. Babe Evans 2008. Thank you, dear, for writing this best story for me. So let's see the story. Once upon a time, there was an old man who planted some turnip seeds. Okay. You don't know what was happening. There once upon a time, no, there was a very old man. Like, you can see this old man? Yes. Yeah. Okay, now who is there that who love planting? Yeah. So this old man also loves to plant, to do planting. So what he did one day, he planted some turnip seeds. I'll just show you what's the turnip right here. You can see this turnip and these seeds. Yes, so these are turnip seeds. Okay. So yes, next one. He watered them and cared for them, and soon the seeds began to grow. So yes, every day what happened? He watered the old man watered the plants, and also he take care for them. And soon, no, very soon, the seeds began to grow into a plant. Yes. As the seeds grew into plants, the old man kept looking after them. So what is happening now? See, as the seeds now start growing now into plants, then what the old man does? The old man kept looking after them. He just take care of the plants. He just look at the plants. How are they? What are they? So something like this. Next, he weeds and watches his turnip patch every day until his wife called him for his simple. Okay, so he too scared. Next, the man is also saying that's we. Next one, and then something happened. What happened next? Let's see. The old man woke up one morning to find that one of his turnip had grown much more than the others. So, one morning, the old man waked up and he thought, let me go and see my turnip. Had they grown more than others, okay? So he gone for his son. And he told, look at that one. I want to have a look in this one, guys. See this one turnip and other turnips. Yeah. Yes, the turnip was not just a big turnip. The turnip, it's saying that the turnip was just not a big turnip, okay? It was not even a very big turnip. It was also not very big turnip. It was, okay, that was in fact, quite, quite, and see, enormous. Enormous means not very big, very ultra big. Okay. Then the old man pulled at the turnip with all his might, but he would not budge. So he shouted to his wife. So what was happening? The old man, his might, he was budging. He was checking out the turnip, but he could not. So what happened? He shouted for help to his wife. Who is her wife? You can see, and it is written heavy. Heavy means heavy. It's very heavy. Next, then together they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. So what happened then? They both together, the husband and the wife start pulling. Then they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled. But the enormous turnip, still was not in the. It was not still budge. Okay. Yeah. So next. So the old man and the woman shouted to a little boy who was playing in the field. What happened? The old man and the wife now shouted to a little boy who was playing in the field, okay? Then the boy ran to the turnip patch to help, and then he just rushed and gone to them. Then all together they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. Then again, all these three people, again they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous one turnip was still not moving. Yes, next. So the old man and the woman and the little boy shouted to a little girl who was playing by the trees. So what happened? The old man and the woman and the little boy, all the three persons shouted to a little girl, and the girl was playing in the trees, by the trees. The girl ran to the turnip patch to help, and what happened? The girl also pulled and pulled and pulled, ran and patched, and then altogether they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip was still would not budge. So what to say? All together, all of the four persons, they just pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip was still not moving. So the old man and the woman and the little boy and the little girl called to the old man's dog to come and help. Next, all the four persons called the old man's dog to help them, to come and help them. Yes. And then what happened? The dog ran to the turnip patch to help, and so what? The dog also did the same thing, He also just ran. And then again, all the five people all together they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. What do you think? All the five people, they just pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but again that same, the enormous turnip was not at all moving. So next what came? Let us see. So the old man and the woman and the little boy and the little girl and the old man's dog called to the old man, woman's cat to come and help. And they were the old man and the old woman, they was having a cat also. So they told the cat, "Come on, cat, please come and help us." He shouted. Then again, the cat ran to the turnip patch to help, and so what happened? The cat also ran, and all the six of them all together, they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. Then again, all the six persons they just pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled. But what happened? The same thing. The enormous turnip was not at all moving. Next, so the old man and the woman and the little boy and the little girl and the old man's dog and the old woman's cat called to the farmhouse mouse to come and help. Then what happened? The old man, the old woman, the little boy, little girl, man's dog and woman's cat shouted, called the farmhouse mouse to come and help them. The mouse ran to the turnip patch to help, and the mouse also ran and gone to the patch. All together, all the all together. They pulled, and suddenly, what happened? Here, they're saying that all the person, they were pulled, and suddenly, what happened? So if you want to know now, let's go to next para. Pop, pop. Out of the ground came the enormous turnip. The enormous turnip now came out of the ground. Then what happened? The old man was very pleased. He invited everyone for a delicious turnip supper. And then what happened? What was there, people? Old man, old woman, little boy, little girl, dog, cat and mouse. The old man called all the people and invited everyone for a delicious turnip soup. And next, the end. Story retold by Web Evans, www.communicationforall.com.uk. Images by Jan Lewis at Ladybird Books. So how was today's story? I just love today's story. I know I just have fun to read. And yeah, thank you everyone for drawing these amazing pictures and writing this amazing story. So yeah, it's time for me to say bye to you guys. And so I want to meet you in my next video also. I'll meet in my next video. And so like this video, share this video and subscribe to me and click the notification bell and select the option all. So I'll meet you in my next video. Till that you take very good care. And thanks for watching. So bye bye, love all. So bye bye. Thanks for watching. Love you.